name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We're the #1 Class B RV dealership in the state of Florida. We're #2 in the whole United States of America. For years, I've been saying #3. Within the last 6 months, we moved up to #2, and I plan on moving up to #1 within the next year or two is my goal. We're working very hard on it every single day, but also what's pretty awesome is we just got awarded the 2025 Flying W Award. We have not received my trophy yet. I love carrying that trophy around with me, but we are one of a few dealerships in the state of Florida that have the Flying W Award. It is a very prestigious award from Winnebago, and we have received it for like the 6th year in a row. Guess how long we've been selling Winnebagos? For 6 years. So every year for the 6 years we've been selling them, we have won the Flying W Award. I remember one year only 2 dealerships in Florida got it. I think this year they said there's 3 or 4, but we have never wavered off of our commitment to customer support, to service after the sale, service before the sale, giving a very detailed walkthrough. Those are all things that we get graded on every Winnebago purchase, and they report back to Winnebago and they call them and do an extensive survey to ask them, how was Sunshine State RVs? And so we pass with flying colors. I wish they could do a grade like an A, B, or C. They just give the award, but I think we would have an A+. Maybe, maybe not. But we are committed to not only having the best vans, the best service, but the best taking care of our customers after they give us the money. And that's what everyone complains about. They didn't take care of me after I bought the RV. And that is our goal, is to take care of our customers after they buy an RV from us. You're part of the family, you know, forever. It's like the mafia thing. You're part of the family. But we have this very beautiful, totally revamped, totally redone 2026 Winnebago Solis 59P. So every issue that people complained about on the 59Ps, Winnebago listened and they fixed it. So I'm gonna go through all of those as we're talking through it. So they do make 3 different sizes of the Solis. They make a very short one that's 17 feet. They make one that's 19 feet, which is this one. And then they make one that's 20 feet, 11 inches, which is the PX. So they have the Pocket, the P, and the PX. This is the one that's in the middle. This is the P, but they really upped their game on the Solis P. Few things. One, they gave you this really cool graphics package. Obviously, if you don't like it, we can take them off. 2, they did a brand new pop top on this P. It is made in-house by Winnebago. So what's one way you can control everything that happens is by making everything in-house. And so Winnebago is known for that. They make their running boards, they make their pop tops, they make a lot of their fiberglass and their forms and their plastics. Everything they do in there, they try to make it themselves, so that way they can control the quality, they can control the sizing, the supply chains, everything. So this is a brand new pop top. This is one of the first ones, and Winnebago made it. It goes up a little higher in the back, so that way you can have more foot room. It also gives you added support there in the back. It gives you a waterproof shell. It gives you a more comfortable bed up top. And there's also an air conditioner. When the 59P first came out, there was not room for an air conditioner on there. Winnebago called every pop top manufacturer, and none of them made one the size they needed. So that's why they decided, you know what? Forget this. We're gonna make it ourselves. So now there's room for a great AC up there and the custom-made pop top by Winnebago. One of the 3rd or 4th things they added was this running board. There was not a running board on the 59P before. They added their Travado running board with all the W's, the little dog leash hooks on both sides. That way if you're hanging out, you can have your dog hooked on there so he doesn't go run away. Our dog, as soon as you let him out, he just wants to go explore. Kind of like my kids, they just want to bolt and leave and run away. But I can't strap my kids to that, but I can strap my dog. So you have your dog leash straps there. Probably the biggest thing, in my opinion, they added to the 59P was the Onan generator. So the only one you could get a generator on before was the PX. Now in the 59P, they have added the Onan generator. So it has the running boards, custom-made pop top. It has the graphics package. It has the waterproof canvas up there, more comfortable pop top bed, the Onan generator. And then there's some really, really big things when we get inside as well that I guess I can show you right now since we're walking towards the back. This is 19 foot long. And when you look in the back, you can really get a sense of what makes the Solis so unique. And it's this whole setup here. So this here can very easily be lifted up and be open here, so that way you can access the back, or it can be laid down as a bed, just like this. Something else brand new they did in 2026 is this very comfortable brand new bed. It is called Reprieve. And it is a higher end bed that used to be in here. It's thicker and much more comfortable. They also changed the cabinetry colors and kind of softened it up some and made it less utilitarian looking. It was very gray before. Now it's like this soft white oak wood type cabinetry. This is a heavy duty ladder that we use to get in the pop top. I'm actually going to move that for right now so I can show you this. This is very cool. If you are accessing this from the outside, you open these two compartments and it's there. They do make sliding drawers you can put in there. It doesn't come from the factory, but there are aftermarket components that you can install there. Remove this, install the drawer, and be able to slide the drawer all the way out to use it and slide it back in. I think that'd be pretty genius. There's also an outside shower here. This is where you fill your fresh water. There's 110 plugs. There is a screen that you can drop down and have the doors open, laying down in bed with the screen there, so you can kind of enjoy God's beautiful creation outside. I love how they give you their custom-made window covers. You don't have to store them anywhere, pull them out, put them in, lose them, wash them. You don't have to do any of that. They're built in here, and they're nice and soft also, and they match the new soft wood. It's not that just plastic, cheap gray stuff. So when you do want to use it, you just kind of open it up and you zip it, and when you're ready and you want some light, you just kind of roll it down and keep it there. I have showed this in some other videos. This is what they would call a rear annex, and I don't know where the shower curtain is. It's probably in here somewhere. Wherever it is, there's a shower curtain that you would put right here, and it drops down. So that way, if you're back here, you would then use the outside shower hose right here. You would hook this outside shower hose right there, and now imagine there's a curtain there, and imagine me fully clothed, and the curtain fully clothed, not clothed, whatever, but you can take a shower. You can even mount this here, and so you can shower outside the van, so you don't have to shower inside. So it just kind of adds to the space. In this 19-foot RV, you really want to have as much space as possible and as much, flexibility as you need to have a curtain here. The shower is here. If you have a dog, you can shower. If you're, you can get as creative as you want and do whatever you want. Some people only like to go places where nobody's around, and so you don't even need a curtain. You just, do it however you want to do it. But nice storage you can access from outside, but you can also access it from inside. Very easy transition, and when you're not using it, it just kind of sits out of the way. And that's what I really love, is that when you're not using this stuff, it's not in the way. So really like that. Let's move this back inside. So you do have your backup cameras up there. You got your tow hitch there, which is really nice. A lot of people are putting spare tire, like a Rover gear spare tire thing, a Rover box or an Owl box, or lots of different brands you can use, but box and spare tire, they really like to outfit these a lot. We do all those modifications. We can do lifts, we can do suspension, we can do boxes and ladders and all kinds of craziness. So this also has a cassette toilet. It has a 20-gallon freshwater tank, 20-gallon gray water tank. This is a 5-gallon cassette toilet, and it's pretty easy to use. Press 2 buttons, and then let's see here. I say it's easy to use, and I got to break it to get it out. Easy to use. This is the cassette toilet. This is by Thetford. This is the one that everybody uses, no matter how big or small the coach is. You take it to wherever you're going, then you pick it up, lift this, unscrew it, and then dump it wherever you want, wherever you need to dump it. I always offer solutions, and I always get people mad at me in the comments that I told them they can dump it in a toilet, or they can dump it at Chick-fil-A, or they can dump it in. If you see someone walking in Chick-fil-A with this here, just go the other way. Just go the other way. I don't know where you dump it. You dump it wherever you like to dump it, but I know this makes it a lot easier. You don't have to find a campground and a black tank dump to dump your black tank. The cassette toilet does make life easier. This is your power cord that you would plug into shore power. If you camp at campgrounds, you would plug in here and plug into shore power. If you want to do it at your house, you can do that also. lots of flexibility. This is your fresh water inlet, so you would put it there to fill the fresh water tank, which is nice. And then you do have the Winnebago running board I was mentioning earlier with the dog leash hooks on both sides, which are nice. You know, I did show you guys a lot. You may say, Nick, there's so much stuff here that I have no idea how to work any of that. I don't know if I'll ever know how to work it. Let me tell you, I promise you at Sunshine State RVs, you have found the right place for you. We will deliver this for free to your house anywhere in the country and give you a virtual walkthrough, or we will fly you here, pick you up at the airport, bring you to the dealership, teach you how to use everything in the RV, and then put you up for the first 2 nights at a campground. Once you're camping, you have any issues, questions, problems, you call us, come see us, and we will help you through any of those issues right away. When you leave, I want you to be confident of 2 things, that you know how to work everything and you know that everything works the way it should. So those are 2 very important things to me. Things are not going to work better than Winnebago has intended them to, but I just want you to know that they're going to work the way that they should work, and that's a big deal. And then once you're gone, we give you tech support, unlimited on the phone, virtual. We also do guaranteed service appointments within 5 days. We valet the RV. We'll pick it up from your house within 100 miles, bring it back, fix it, deliver it back to you at no charge. So lots of cool things like I talked about earlier. We get the Flying W Award because we truly care about our customers, and we care that you bought an RV to go camping and enjoy your life. We want to give you all the tools to do that. So let's jump inside, and if you love the outside and the flexibility, you're gonna love all of the new changes for 2026 on the inside. Before we totally get in the RV, I want to show a few things that are kind of inside and out. I love having this table here that you can work from. You can store stuff on, keep your drinks on, have a speaker on, kind of if you're eating chips and dip, have the chips and dip there and everyone can walk up and eat off of it. But I really like how this is something brand new for 2026. They made that standard. Something that they've always done in the Solis that I think is genius is they've given you another outside shower port right there. So before your dog gets in the van, or before you get in the van, or before you bring anything in, you have the flexibility of washing your feet, of washing the surfboard, washing the one wheel, whatever it is, kind of rinsing it off and then getting in. These Solises are really meant to be adventure vehicles where you can go, I mean, it's not all-wheel drive, so you can't go too far deep in the woods, but you can definitely take this places that are a little harder to get to with a car, and you can have a lot of fun adventuring. And when you're done, you clean off here, get in there, prepare dinner, hang out, cook, sleep, eat, and then come back outside. So you're in and out a lot. So if I know my wife, if we were doing this, she would make me rinse from head to toe before I got in. So really like the outside shower, the plug, and then I like how they make the fridge kind of flexible from the inside and out. So, you know, if you have drinks here, you got food, you don't have to actually go in to access the fridge. You can access everything from outside. 110 plugs, USB ports, USB-C. So I like how everything is here along with the screen. So if you did want to have the screen down, you can just lower the screen and then you can just open it, go in, come out, everything's kind of right here. You know, this is a 19-foot RV, so it's a little longer than my wife's SUV, which is 19 foot 3 inches. I think this is 19.9. So, or maybe it's 18 foot 3 inches, but this is not that much bigger than a big SUV, but it gives you so much flexibility with the pop top and the generator, the fridge, the shower, the bathroom, the bed, everything that you can have inside and outside. So now let's dive fully inside the van. One of the biggest upgrades in 2026 to the Winnebago Solis is the way it looks and feels inside. So from the leather seats to the new wood color, to the table color, to the floor color, they gave this a total revamp from top to bottom. So I've mentioned it and I'm gonna mention it again, Onan generator, new pop top, running boards, decal package, wood colors, leather colors, table, new floor, new comfortable bed up there, new comfortable bed in the back, new comfortable bed up top. So everything that has been redone. This is the very first one in the country that has all of these new upgrades by Winnebago. So being a great partner with Winnebago definitely has its benefits. That I get the first Solis 59P in the United States. So absolutely love that. But I really like this dining situation here. You have 2 seat belts here. So this 19-foot van really does seat 4 people and it sleeps 4 people very comfortably. So you got driver, passenger, number 3, number 4, both with real seat belts. Both can have, you know, kids sitting there. You have a table here if you want. If you don't want, you can remove the table, and then you can sleep 2 people in the back, and you can also sleep 2 people in the pop top as well. So just kind of showing you spacing here too. So this is a very comfortable seat. There's also the inside seat here. That's very comfortable as well. You have the same shades in the back that are reflective that you can roll down if you don't want the hot sun coming in, or if you just want to see the sun, you can. But I like how all 4 of these seats here, an adult can sit at these seats with a real seat belt. I like the new colors too. I like how they did the brown, they did the lighter floors, they did this light oak here. So now up top is the pop top. This is a brand new pop top. I have one of the lights open. There are 3 or 4 of those in the van. There's 3 of them back there, along with the waterproof vinyl. It does open up so that way there's a lot of light up there. It does open up taller so that way you don't feel like you're in a coffin. You actually feel like you're somewhere that's comfortable. You can hang out and sit and look out the windows. You feel the weather up there. Lots of nice, cool features about the new pop top. The new bed mattress is very comfortable as well. There's lights up there, there's USB, there's USB-C. Everything is up there for kids or adults or anybody to camp and sleep and feel very comfortable. So nice improvement on the pop top. You do have a lot of storage here with all the owner's manuals there. You got storage. This is your control panel. You have your Onan generator. You have your solar. You have your Truma for the hot water heater, propane, and you have tank heaters also. You have a heated wet bath. So this wet bath here is heated as well. You have a cassette toilet. There's a little heater vent there. So if it is cold out, nobody wants to take a cold shower, right? So you want heat coming in the shower. But you do have a shower head here, and I'll climb in here. Right now, the clothesline is there, so that's why it doesn't look like there's a lot of room, but you can easily sit in the shower here. You have a spot here to put your shampoo. I always say I have an all-in-one jar. It's like the magic jar, had custom made, has toothpaste and deodorant and shampoo, conditioner, body wash, shaving cream, all in one jar. You can just do it all with one thing. So I'm joking, not really, but if someone makes that, I want it, because I don't like carrying around all this stuff. But I like the size of the bathroom. I like the cassette toilet a lot. There is a little mirror there, and good sized bathroom in a 19-foot RV, which is not always happening. So in the kitchen here, I showed the fridge, dual burner propane stove. You have storage here. You have, you have drawers and storage. Your storage is, this has the Luno bed. So this bed is made for the front. So you have an air mattress for a 5th person. So you can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4 up top, and then a 5th person across the bed. So this does have an air mattress built here, so that way you can put it there. I like the sink. You have stored. You have a little storage for salt and pepper shakers. My wife would take her adobo with her, which is her Spanish seasoning that she loves. 110 plugs. You have USB or 12 volt and USB here, which are very nice. And then you have your bed. So this is the brand new cushion that is very comfortable. Really do like, man, this is so much more comfortable. Night and day, like absolute night and day. So 6 foot tall. I got probably 3 or 4 inches here. And then even on the other side there is room for someone else to sleep. You would not be able to sleep front and to back. You would have to sleep side to side like this. The air conditioner is there, and I could actually fall asleep on this. This is a world of a difference in a mattress. Very comfortable. I think they did a great job with it. I think that you'd probably do it upside down, because this is just showing the brand Reprieve. I think they did that because they wanted us to see how nice the new mattress was. Now, back here, let's get it to where I can lower it. There we go, just like that. And now, lots of room here. This is the ladder for the pop top there, so we'll get that out of the way. This is a bigger area here, so you can store bikes, you can store kayaks, skis, scooters, anything you want. They give you a couple cabinets there, cabinet there, which is nice. This is the same things that you were accessing from the outside that had storage there as well. And then there is a nice drawer here. So they really try to give you a lot of storage. Something that I would do if this was my RV, I would have a drop-down desk here, so that way I can sit back here and work. I could open these doors and I can really, you know, enjoy the outside while I'm working here, which is really nice. Everything can be accessed from outside, from inside. Even this storage here can be lifted up to where you can access whatever you're storing down there. So, you know, I was never the biggest Solis fan because there was a lot of things that I thought they can improve on. When they showed me this one this last week at our open house, and then they said, Nick, we reserved the very first one just for you so you can do a video on it. I was like, wow, that was pretty awesome to hear that. But also when they walked me through this, I said, you know, this checks a lot of the boxes that were not checked for me. Like, I wanted a generator. I'd like having the running board. I wanted to be a little more warm inside. I really like the more comfortable bed. I like the bigger pop top. Mandatory has to have an air conditioner for me. Like, that's a non-starter if there's no air conditioner in an RV. I live in Florida, so you have to have an AC. But every box, everything I complained about or brought to their attention, Winnebago listened to, and they truly made a lot of the changes on this. So truly appreciative for the guys at Winnebago and all their work they put into redoing this Solis. I think this thing is gonna sell a ton. And if you're looking for something that's around 19 feet, there are some good options out there, but I think that this does check a lot of boxes, and people are loyal to the brand. They're loyal to the W. So if you're looking for a Winnebago, the Winnebago Solis is a great option. Free delivery anywhere in the country, and feel free to call Sunshine State RVs. Thank you.